This video is going to look at the subtraction column method. So just like the adding, I start with my minus sign and my line. In this occasion I've got 240 minus 120. And I'd lay it out again, spacing the numbers out so that when I do my workings out and if I need to do any borrowing, it becomes a lot easier to see. On this occasion there's not going to be any borrowing, so 0 minus 0 is 0. 4 minus 2 is 2, and 2 minus 1 is 1. Now we'll look at decimals. So in this case 240.44 minus 120.22. And notice, just the same as addition, I put my decimal points in before I start doing the workings out. This makes it nice and clear, and again I've spread my numbers out. So 4 minus 2 is 2, 4 minus 2 again is 2. Now I don't have to worry about my decimals because I've already done them. 0 minus 0 is 0, 4 minus 2 is 2, and 2 minus 1 is 1. Now we're going to look at subtraction with borrowing. So this is 143 take away 129. Now the problem occurs when I've got to take the 3 minus 9. We can't do it. That means we're going to have to borrow. So you can think about borrowing it from your mate next door. In this case it would be the tens column, but if you don't want too many maths terms, then just thinking about borrowing it from your mate next door. So the 3 is going to have to borrow some money from his mate next door to enable to be able to take away 9. So I can't do 3 minus 9, so I need to borrow from his mate next door, which is the 4. So the 4 lends him a tenner, so it's become a 3, and the tenner goes over to make 13. Now I can do 13 minus 9, which equals 4. And I can also then do the 2 minus 3. I don't need to borrow, so that equals 1. And finally, the 2 minus 1 equals 1. Now we're going to look at borrowing in more than one column. So in this case, I've got 243 minus 159. So we've got the 9 and 3 again. So again, he's going to have to borrow from the 4. The 4 becomes a 3, and the tenner goes over to the 3 to make 13. Now I can do 13 minus 9, which equals 4. However, I can't do 3 minus 5 because 3 is smaller than 5, so he's going to have to borrow again. So he's going to borrow from his mate, the 2, and then that becomes a 13. Now I can do 13 minus 5, which is 8, and finally 1 minus 1 is 0. You can put the 0 in if you like, but I tend not to because it can be confusing. So your answer is 84. And that ends subtraction column method.